Hey guys, Boris from BK Forex. Welcome to our Forex Take This for 10/30/13. As always, trading foreign exchange or margin carries a high level of risk and be suitable for all investors. I ask you to read this disclaimer very carefully to understand all the risks associated with trading and margin, and seek advice from an independent financial advisor if you have any doubts. Well, very strong day for the dollar today. Let's just take a look at the euro first. Although almost all the anti-dollars really turned very swiftly. The thing about the day today is kind of interesting, especially if you're looking at the euro, is just how bearish this move was in the sense that we tested at 38 highs and then came back and actually ended up all the way near the day's lows. A big reversal. This could flip itself around completely if the FOMC tomorrow is super dovish. So news can always trump any of the technical formations that we have here. But given the fact that there's tremendous amount of overhead resistance here, if you get any kind of even a modest hawkish move on the Fed, that is any kind of a signal that perhaps they may consider the taper by December, or at very least perhaps consider the taper by early of next year, that will give us more of an impetus to push the euro through the 37, which is the next key support level. But really, the big support level is going to be the 36.50 level. So to the downside, those levels certainly in play on the move. To the upside, it really needs to clear the 38.30 in order for us to have full upside potential towards the 39s. So that's a lot of overhead here, but it can flip around again if the news completely changes the dynamic. But technically, right now, it's really showing you the downside is the path of least resistance for the time being. Same story in the pound. The pound really got cratered today, much more on a relative weakness play. Pound has not even been able to make fresh highs. It's basically made a double top here. So tremendous amount of downside pressure on the pound. Again, could flip around, but for now, the real support level here, of course, 60, and the really big support level is the 58.95, 5900 level. That's going to be the key support if we get a big dollar rally move. The dollar rally move was very evident, of course, in the yen. Something we've been stressing for the last several days about how it's been making higher lows, and the fact that we broke out and held 97s and we took out 98s today. So the next natural trade here is, of course, 98.50. And then if you get a relatively hawkish view, a sort of a pro-dollar view, the really big test is going to be this 99. If we come in, if we barrel through 99 and hold above 99, that really sets us up for a very promising move towards the 100 level in dollar yen. It would be a completely bullish formation with a higher low, a W formation, and a potential for a really big breakout for a couple of hundred points to the upside. So definitely worth watching on the pound. Aussie crumbling like everything else. Aussie also relatively weak today off the RBA comments, coming into this 95 level, which we broke. And now, of course, I think the really big test, the really big support level will be 94, which was the level where we consolidated for quite a long time before we broke out the 97s. So a full retrace towards 94, it would be the synchronous move here in terms of, or the symmetrical move here in terms of unwinding this whole big rally that we've had in the Aussie. The other interesting trade to watch, we don't really look at this on a day-to-day basis, but certainly worth watching now, is the Kiwi. The Kiwi is just probing this 82 level. That's a key support. Either it's going to hold, but if we break on the 82s, it really opens up a full unwind all the way down to the 80s. So a massive move to the downside, and definitely worth watching. Of course, several other analysts have pointed out this, and I don't have it on me. Well, let me just take a look. Euro Aussie, both Euro Aussie above 145 looks like an interesting breakout trade. But the other trade that's worth watching is, of course, Euro Kiwi. So despite the fact that Euro is weak, you have this relative weakness story on the COM dollars, and the Euro Kiwi here above 167.25 or so opens up a full path towards the 170. So both of those trades as complementary moves on any kind of relative dollar strength could be really interesting as we go into the trading tomorrow. Wish you guys the best of luck, the best of trading. It's Boris Schlossberg over and out.